What's going on, everybody? Welcome to yet another episode of Wicked Empire Games. I'm kind of rolling these things out right now that I think about it. But I got my gamecrafter cards, obviously. You guys saw a packet opening video in my car. You can obviously kind of see the size difference. The corner cuts were pretty much what I thought they were. They were going to be medium-sized round cuts. The only thing I don't like about it is if I put it next, there we go. So the top and side of the card on the other side where my finger is at is evenly thing. So you still have a big old space. Sorry, it's hard to keep this in camera, but you still have a big old space from the Vanguard cards. So these are slightly smaller than Vanguard cards, and I had a feeling when I opened it up that they were slightly smaller than Vanguard cards. I mean, it's okay, but I definitely want more of a Vanguard card size, and I need to actually go and look at the gamecrafters things and figure out what exactly is the same size and whatnot, so I can get it similar to this size. And yeah, but that's basically it. They're a little smaller, and then I was gonna re-go through them and let you guys kind of read the effects a little bit. So, as I said, we got 4 copies of, or I basically did 5 cards and made 4 copies, like 4 sets of 4 copies, and then a set of 2 because gamecrafter and a lot of card game printing companies print 18 cards at once. So I was like, you know what, let me just make multiple copies of a card, since it pretty much entails how many cards are going to be able to be in a deck as well. This was the first iteration that I had out of it. I didn't complete everything, but I wanted to see kind of the size of the card, but with card art. This card, as I said in the video where I opened it, is heavily based off of Chronojet Dragon, because it's one of my favorite units from Vanguard, like art-wise, and I wanted to make something similar to him, but not similar to him. Like basically I drew out in my own type of way and then changed a whole bunch of aspects, kept a bunch of things. Like I kept the like magician type robe magician type robe scarf thingy. Then I kept the little jet thrusters on the back, and then even though you guys can't see it on this specific card, I kept the wheels for like the feet. And then the starter for this, even though it's different in the actual cards, like the main starter for this card was going to be based off of Chrono Dran. So yeah, that's basically my idea. And he's also the Dragonic overlord of this specific card game. But this isn't the actual. I only wrote down effects just to kind of give us a certain idea. This effect was a mixture of Vanguard and I don't know how well you guys are actually going to be able to read that, but it's a mixture of Vanguard and Digimon in a way. And then I used Vanguard power levels, and then kind of made it my own, but copied Vanguard with like the circuit lines right here. And then this is the back of the card, just a basic back of the card, kind of get an idea. Because obviously the first game I was working on was called Project Runamon, even though I didn't have the project in there, but it was going to be called Runamon Trading Card Game. Even though it wasn't going to look like this, I was going to change the logo up, but keep the back color. But yeah, you get 4 copies, or in this pack that I did, I got 4 copies of that. And then we did 2 copies of a vanilla card, Flame Assaulter Dragon. Let you guys pull it up so you guys can see the artwork a little better too. Yeah, there was a Flame Thruster Dragon there, just a 10k stage 3. There was a lot of Vanguard aspects that was going to go into this card game, as well as a bunch of different, as a type of play style for Digimon in a way. And then we ended up I ended up putting 4 copies of Talonflame the Berserker, He was basically the Berserk Dragon of the deck. And obviously I did stage 3s, 2s, and 1s, and then 0, and then we'll bring it up so you guys can kind of read the effect a little bit. As I said, nothing was finalized. This one was strictly like both effect versions of Berserk Dragon from the original Vanguard card game, as well as a mixture of the new effect from the newer card game. And then the cards themselves, I put UV texture coating on them. And then we got 4 copies of the vanilla grade 1. Pull him up for the artwork, by the way. Most of the test decks will have just a regular background of the certain nation or civilization color in it, and then the card art, I'm just going to add like an outer glow to it, a white outer glow to them, so you can kind of see them better, especially if it's on like a close to the same colors of the like how this one's red and orange, and then the background's like red. But that's basically the 8K vanilla. And then I decided to do 4 of the grade 0s because one of them you were automatically going to start with, and then the other 3 were going to be put face down in its own deck zone. But this one was going to be the actual starter deck, starter or stage 0 in this case. It is going to have an effect, but I decided just to put like the actual artwork on there right now just to see. But yeah, that's basically it. As I said before, I used the Vanguard power levels. So like this, since this one is technically a vanilla unit, in this specific one it had 6,000 power. But yeah, this is basically it. Obviously, both sides actually look pretty good. And as for cuts, except for this one so far, it's the gamecrafter is seems to be doing a lot better with their cut lines. Man, go back through everything we got. That way I can put them in the order that I got them in. We had 4 Blaze Belcher Draco Kids, even though this card is actually going through a name change for the actual card game. I believe this one's going to go through a name change as well. We got 4 Armor of Empowerment Jar. Then 4 Talonflame the Berserker. 2 Flame Assaulter Dragon. As I said, that one is keeping the same artwork and the same name. And then the Big Bad Unit. The full art of Blaze Duster Dragon. The trial deck is only going to come with 2 of these, but one is going to be like the actual trial deck art of the card, like the one that's going to be on the front of the box. And then the next one of it is going to be a chance to get this full art or another full art that I'm working on. But anyways, I'll let you guys go again, and as always, thanks for watching. Catch y'all in the next one.